Yo, what's going on, dudes? We're back with another episode in our full BT6 playthrough, and in today's episode, we'll be moving on to the harder game modes, more specifically Hard Standard. So for the Hard Standard mode, our strategy is going to be kind of similar to what we've done in the past couple of episodes. We'll start off with our solid, we'll start off with our free Dart Monkey, and then I think I want to go with a Super Monkey strategy again because the Super Monkey strategy worked really well, and it gives us a lot of experience for our Super Monkey. So similar to what we've done in the past, let's go and upgrade this Dart Monkey up to a crossbow. Then we'll grab a quick shots with a very quick shots as well. And then this should be enough to last us for quite some time. Now, the only question is, do I want to like save up for my Super Monkey right off the bat? Now, I was thinking about it and I think we might be a little bit short on money if we try to go straight for the Super Monkey, unless we grab ourselves a Monkey Buccaneer. Now, the Monkey Buccaneer would do it pretty well because it would serve two purposes. The first purpose, of course, is dealing with lead balloons. On top of that, it'll also make us money as well if we upgrade to a Merchantman. So I think the Merchantman is a pretty solid strategy to use on this map. Now, because we have a few rounds until round 28, let's go ahead and buy our Merchantman first. And then we'll go ahead and buy Grape Shots and Hot Shots after that. And we should be able to afford the Grape Shots and Hot Shots well before round 28. Plus, this will give us quite a few rounds for this tree right here to be removed. Hopefully it's removed relatively quickly, and then we can go ahead and grab our Super Monkey, and then we could probably go for a Tech Terror as well. If I'm not mistaken, we still have a couple of tiers left to unlock for our Monkey Buccaneer. So this is going to work out perfectly. All right, round 22, here's our Merchantman. And then we need to save up for Grape Shots and Hot Shots. So perfect. Now, even if we weren't able to afford the Grape Shots or Hot Shots, we would have still been perfectly fine because we have Sawdust level 3 that can deal with lead balloons as well. Now, the next thing I want to do, let's go ahead and grab ourselves another Monkey Buccaneer, and let's grab ourselves another Merchantman. That way, one, we get a little bit of experience on our Monkey Buccaneer, and two, we make a little bit of extra money, which will make it this Hard Standard game mode relatively easy. All right, so here is our second Monkey Buccaneer. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this one up to Hot Shots as well. That way we have a little bit more lead popping power towards the start of the map. And as I was saying, I want to go for a Super Monkey strategy. Now, I would grab myself a third Monkey Buccaneer, but I want to wait until after I have my Super Monkey. That way we have enough popping power to deal with the Moab Balloon on round 40. All right, so round 34, we officially have enough money to afford our Super Monkey. So let's go ahead and place our Super Monkey right here. And did we leave like enough area here? No, the Super Monkey is just too big of a chonker to like give us a little bit of extra room to place down an Alchemist. So we're gonna have to wait until the later rounds if we want to buy an Alchemist for our Super Monkey. And then for this Super Monkey, I'm gonna be upgrading it up to Epic Range. And then I'm gonna go ahead and buy Knockback as well as Ultra Vision because I don't want to take up the space here with the Monkey Sub. And unfortunately, the only spot where we can fit like a Monkey Village is right here. So I think upgrading it to Knockback and Ultra Vision would be the best choice. All right, so round 39, here's our Knockback and Ultra Vision. Now, let's go ahead and grab ourselves another Monkey Buccaneer. Let's place it right here if we can find the spot. Man, like it's pixel perfect and it's super annoying. There we go. And yeah, we didn't even have a single problem with that Moab Balloon because the middle pathway Super Monkey is really good in the early game for dealing with Moab Balloons. Then let's go ahead and upgrade this Monkey Buccaneer up to Hot Shots. And then let's start saving up to upgrade. Actually, do we want to buy the flavor trades? You know what? Let's upgrade one of them up to a flavor trades. That would make a little bit of extra money. Now, I don't know the specifics of how many rounds it takes to pay off the flavor trades, but I think it'll be worth it. Hopefully I didn't invest all that money into the flavor trades and us not even get our money back. So $880. Let's see how much money we make per round with our flavor trades. So 880. So actually makes quite a bit of money. Not too bad. Okay, so that'll definitely pay itself off. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves two more. So is that $520 per round? So it'll take 10 rounds, or well, actually a little bit over 10 rounds to pay itself off. So I think it's worth it. Well, actually, it'd probably take closer to like 12 rounds to pay itself off. But you guys know what I mean. I mean, now that we have three flavor trades, like upgrading our Super Monkey up to like a Tech Terror isn't going to take us very long at all. All right, so here is our Robo Monkey. And now we need $20,000 reduced in order to buy the Tech Terror. Now, if we don't have enough money for the Tech Terror, we could always grab ourselves like 2 more glaives for round 63. I'm not worried about round 60 because the Robo Monkey should be enough to take down a BFB, but the Giant Rush of Ceramic Balloons on round 63 might be a little bit too much for our Robo Monkey to deal with, unless we upgrade it to a Tech Terror, of course. All right, so round 56, we have enough money to afford our Tech Terror, and this is actually a pretty solid strategy. So now that we have our tech tear, we shouldn't have any balloons slip through. Now, because we really don't need anything else, let's go ahead and grab ourselves another super monkey. That way we can have a little bit more money invested into our super monkey. But I'm gonna wait just a second to upgrade this one, because I'm gonna place a super monkey right here, and I'm gonna upgrade this super monkey up to a dark knight. That way we have a little bit more Moab popping power for round 80 with the ZOMG. All right, round 61, here's our Dark Knight. And obviously we're gonna wanna upgrade it to a Laser Blast and Plasma Blast as well. Just go ahead and increase his popping power as well. All right, so round 62, here's our Plasma Blast on our Dark Knight. Man, we're actually cruising through this hard standard mode. I never really used the super monkeys in game modes because they're just like really expensive, unless I'm like doing like a fun strategy or something like that, or if I'm playing on a really hard map like Workshop. I think Workshop is another map where I use like the sun avatar, but for the most part, because all of the other towers have been receiving quite a few buffs, like the super monkey is just like a I want to say it's a super expensive luxury tower, because there's not really too many cases where like the super monkey is going to come in like where you actually need to use the super monkey opposed to using like a different tower. And on top of that, like the tier 5s and even the tier 4s for the super monkey are just way too expensive. I would almost like to see like Ninja Kiwi do like a price nerf for all of the tier 4s and tier 5s for the super monkey, even if that means like giving them a little bit of a nerf. Then of course you could keep like the eventual sun god as like an absolute chad, and then you could keep the ability with the Legend of the Night, because I think the Legend of the Night ability is definitely pretty sweet. But the only problem with like the tier 5s for the super monkey is I think the only tier 5 that you could actually afford in like for example like Chimps mode is the anti-balloon gunner. And even if you go for the anti-balloon gunner, you need to like revolve your entire strategy around like the tech tear, because the anti-balloon gunner is a $97,000. I think I've only ever gotten the anti-balloon gunner in Chimps once, and that was back when Sada was like super overpowered. And I think you can get the anti-balloon gunner in Chimps if you use like a Prince of Darkness strategy too. I don't know, it's been a while. Maybe that's something that we'll try out in like a future video or something, to see if we can actually get the anti-balloon gunner and Chimp still. But I don't know, guys, like let me know in the comments below if like you're someone who actually enjoys using the super monkey in like most game modes. All right, so round 77, I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself another robo monkey as a little bit of added defense in the back. But we really shouldn't have any balloons slip by all of our tech tears. And even if we did have balloons slip through like the tech tears and the Dark Knight, we always have like 2 abilities that we can activate that will pretty much delete any balloon. And if the balloons do by chance make it all the way back to this robo monkey, then we've pretty much already lost. Wait a minute. Did we get enough experience? Oh, whoa, we got a lot of experience. We actually got the carrier flagship. Why didn't like the notification like pop up? That's like super weird, but whatever. We also got another upgrade for our super monkey, so there's the Legend of the Night. Now we just need 150,000 more experience to get the true sun god. So hopefully we can afford, or we can get the true sun god before we end up black bordering 1, 2, 3, which I think we should be able to. Maybe I'll do like a super monkey strategy for Chimps on this map. I don't know yet. Maybe we'll do like the Prince of Darkness and anti-balloon gunner, or we'll try to do it. I don't want to guarantee that we'll do it, because like trying to go for the anti-balloon gunner on like a map like this is already going to be pretty sketchy. But I think it would be worth trying though. And there we have it. I didn't even really realize we were on round 80. So we have officially beaten hard standard on 1, 2, 3. We ended up getting 1 more level, so now we can officially unlock the big balloon sabotage, which is going to make like half cash modes and double HP Moabs way easier. But anyways, dudes, so that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button, and I'll see you dudes in the next one.